to this guided meditation for Lucid Dream Induction, a sleep story designed to help you gently unlock the boundless realms of your inner consciousness. Let us begin by simply inviting your eyes to drift closed, feeling the gentle weight of your eyelids as you settle into this moment. And as you do, I want to extend my warmest welcome to this peaceful sanctuary, this quiet space I hold for you. I am so deeply glad you have chosen to join me on this gentle path tonight. For those returning, welcome back to this familiar stillness. For those here for the very first time, know that this path is always here for you, always open, always waiting. Now feel your awareness settling at the very top of your head, noticing the profound stillness there. A gentle, soft wave of relaxation begins to form right at your crown. This wave is tender. It is warm. It flows with an easy grace, spreading its calming touch just across your scalp. You can feel a delicate release, a subtle softening, as if the very surface of your skin is letting go of any tiny tension, any lingering thought, any small concern, just allowing it to dissolve into the gentle fabric of this moment. The feeling is one of a light, warm rain, barely perceptible, but deeply soothing. It just washes over you, taking with it any tightness, any holding. It moves from your crown, slowly, deliberately, moving down to the space behind your eyes. You might notice the muscles around your eyes. These intricate, delicate muscles beginning to soften, releasing their hold, just letting go. The eyelids feel heavier now, not in a burdensome way, but in a comforting way, like soft, warm blankets resting over the windows to your soul. The darkness behind your closed eyes deepens. It expands, becoming a vast, comforting canvas, a personal space just for you. You are safe here, held completely. In this quiet, unhurried expansion, the wave of relaxation continues its gentle descent. It moves into your forehead, smoothing away any tiny lines of worry, any creases of thought. Just imagine them melting, fading into the soft background of absolute tranquility. Your brow feels open now, smooth, serene, a wide, peaceful expanse. The air around your forehead, you might sense its subtle touch, cool or perhaps faintly warm. It is just there, a gentle presence, affirming your stillness. You pause, focusing. You linger here, on the sensation of your forehead, the very skin, the intricate network of nerves just beneath the surface, each tiny cell gently exhaling its tension, a quiet sigh of release. You feel a profound ease settling, a sense of calm that seeps deeper into the very essence of your being. This feeling of release, it is a gift you give yourself, a silent, powerful affirmation of your inherent peace. And now, this soft wave flows further into your temples, into the small, delicate spaces. Behind your ears, you can feel a gentle throb, a very subtle pulse of relaxation spreading outwards like ripples on a perfectly still pond. It just expands, gently, effortlessly, allowing your jaw to relax, releasing any clenching, any tightness you might have held there, perhaps without even realizing. Your teeth may naturally part slightly, or your tongue may rest softly in the floor of your mouth, without effort, without strain, just a complete surrender to gravity, to ease. You might even notice the slight change in your breathing. As your jaw relaxes, it becomes even more spacious, more unhurried, a deep, natural rhythm that just breathes itself without your conscious control. You linger here for a moment longer, just noticing the complete absence of tension in your jaw, in your cheeks, in your entire face. It is a feeling of liquid peace flowing over you, through you, softening every contour, releasing every hold. This feeling is precious. It is uniquely yours, and it is always accessible, always waiting for you. Here, in this quiet sanctuary, the wave now moves down, slowly, into your neck, into the strong muscles that support your head. These muscles often carry so much, the weight of thoughts, the burdens of the day. But now, they too begin to soften, to lengthen, to release. Imagine them melting like warm wax, flowing downwards, releasing their grip, allowing your head to feel perfectly balanced, effortlessly supported. A deep sense of relief washes over your neck. You might feel a gentle warmth spreading, or a cooling sensation. It is simply a feeling of ease, of spaciousness, of absolute surrender to the support beneath you. You are held completely, securely. There's nothing for you to do, nothing for you to fix. Just this deep, unfolding calm. You pause, focusing. You linger here, on the sounds around you. Perhaps a faint hum, a distant whisper of the world outside, or perhaps just the soft, rhythmic sound of your own quiet breathing. These sounds are not distractions. They are simply part of the tapestry of this peaceful moment. They flow around you without disturbing your inner stillness, like gentle currents in a deep, calm ocean. You are the quiet depth. The sounds are just the surface. Now, the wave of relaxation moves into your shoulders, these broad, strong areas, so often holding tension, so often carrying the world. But now, they too begin their journey of release. Feel them gently dropping, softly, away from your ears, away from your neck, just allowing gravity to do its perfect work, pulling them downwards, effortlessly, into a state of absolute ease. The muscles in your shoulders, the complex network of fibers, each one gently unfurling, letting go. You might feel a tingling sensation or a deep, warm throb. It is a quiet celebration of release, a silent acknowledgement that you are safe to let go. You are safe to release all burdens, even for just these precious moments. You take a slow, gentle internal breath, and with each soft exhale, you imagine any lingering tension in your shoulders just dissolving, fading away, like mist in the morning sun, just disappearing, leaving behind only a profound sense of lightness, of freedom. Your shoulders feel lighter now, more spacious, open like wide, gentle wings, resting at your sides, and from your shoulders, this beautiful, warm wave flows down into your upper arms, into your elbows, into your forearms, moving through your wrists and into your hands and fingers. You might feel a delicate warmth spreading through your fingertips, a subtle pulse, a soft hum of energy, as every single cell in your hands, in your fingers, begins to soften, to release, to relax completely. Your hands feel heavy now, not in a burdensome way, but with a comforting weight, resting gently where they are. You can feel the texture of the surface beneath them, or the soft touch of your own clothing. It is just there, a quiet affirmation of your presence, of your groundedness. In this moment, all effort falls away from your hands, from your fingers. They are just there, soft, open, at ease. You pause, focusing. You linger here on the feeling of your arms from your shoulders all the way to your fingertips. You can feel the weight, the presence, the complete absence of effort, the gentle thrum of your own circulation moving through them, a quiet, steady rhythm, a profound sense of peace that settles deep within your bones, a quiet strength, a quiet surrender, existing together in perfect harmony. The wave of relaxation now moves into your chest, into the soft, spacious area around your heart. And here, you might notice the gentle, rhythmic rising and falling of your own breath, without effort, without thought, just a natural, effortless flow, in and out, a soft, steady cadence that calms, that soothes, that anchors you deeply in this moment. With each breath in, imagine peace and tranquility just filling your chest, expanding softly. And with each breath out, imagine any tightness, any constriction, any worry just melting away, releasing, fading into the calm. Your chest feels open now, spacious, soft, a sanctuary within a sanctuary, a place of deep, abiding rest. This wave now flows further down your back, releasing all the muscles along your spine, from your upper back, all the way down to your lower back, each vertebra, each muscle fiber, gently softening, lengthening, letting go. You can feel a profound sense of support from the surface beneath you, holding you completely, effortlessly. Your back feels wide now, flat, fully supported, a deep release spreading throughout, allowing any tension any discomfort to just dissolve, to become nothing more than a memory, fading into the distance. You are safe, held, secure in this deeply peaceful space. You are allowing yourself to be completely supported, to completely let go. You pause, focusing. You linger here on the quality of the air. As it gently fills your lungs, it feels clean, pure, effortless. You are not pulling it in. It is simply drawing itself in. A natural, beautiful process. It fills you with a quiet, vibrant energy, and then it just releases, softly, gently, taking with it any remaining resistance. This gentle exchange, this perfect rhythm, it just continues on its own. Now, the wave of relaxation moves into your abdomen, into your stomach, and your entire midsection, allowing these soft internal organs to relax deeply, to soften, to release any holding, any tension. You might notice your breath moving into your abdomen now, a soft, gentle rise and fall, like gentle ocean waves on a calm shore. This abdominal breathing is deeply soothing, deeply healing. It signals to your entire system that you are safe, that you are at peace, that it is time to rest, time to heal, time to simply be. Feel the soft release in your solar plexus, in your diaphragm, just letting go, allowing everything to soften, to expand, to relax. The wave flows further into your hips, into your pelvis, into your glutes. These large, powerful muscles are now invited to soften, to release, to surrender their strength to the ease of this moment. You can feel the deep, solid support beneath you, grounding you, anchoring you in this profound sense of peace. Your hips feel wide, open, completely at rest. From your hips, the wave flows down into your upper legs, into your thighs, releasing the large muscles there, letting them soften, letting them lengthen. Imagine them dissolving, becoming fluid, becoming soft, like warm, flowing water, just letting go any tightness, any strain, just melting away. It continues its gentle journey into your knees, allowing them to soften, to release any stiffness, any rigidity, just a fluid, easy softening, and then down into your lower legs, into your calves, releasing these powerful muscles, allowing them to become completely soft, completely relaxed, letting go of any tension, any holding. You pause, focusing. You linger here on the feeling of your legs from your hips all the way down to your ankles, the weight of them, the warmth of them, the absolute stillness, the complete absence of any need to move. They are just there, resting, heavy, grounded, a beautiful sense of calm, extending through your entire lower body. And finally, this beautiful, soothing wave flows into your ankles, releasing all the small, intricate muscles there, allowing them to soften, to become supple, and then into your feet, into the arches of your feet, into your heels, into your soles, and finally, into your toes, every single toe, each tiny joint, each delicate bone just softens, releases, lets go completely. Your feet feel heavy now, warm, grounded, resting gently. Wherever they are, you can feel the sensation of the surface beneath them, or the soft fabric of your socks. It is just there, a quiet, gentle presence, affirming your complete relaxation from the very tips of your toes all the way to the crown of your head. You are completely at ease, completely relaxed. You have made multiple passes now through your entire body, and with each pass, the relaxation deepens, the peace expands. You are now in a state of profound rest, of absolute stillness. And in this stillness, you can hear the whisper of your own inner wisdom, the quiet hum of your own profound peace. This is your sanctuary. This is your space. Now I invite you to imagine yourself standing at the top of a beautiful, softly lit spiral staircase. This staircase is not made of wood or stone. It is crafted from pure, glowing crystal, each step shimmering with an inner light, a gentle, soft luminescence that seems to breathe with your own quiet breath. The air around you is warm and soft, like velvet against your skin, and it carries the faint, sweet scent of night-blooming jasmine and ancient, damp earth, a comforting aroma that gently wraps around you, holding you in its tender embrace. The light here is a soft, ethereal glow, a gentle violet, and a deep, calming sapphire blue. It bathes everything in a peaceful, dreamy hue. You look down and see the steps spiraling gently downwards into a soft, welcoming darkness. Not a scary darkness, but a deep, rich, velvety darkness, like the deepest part of the night sky, filled with unseen stars. Each step seems to invite you to gently place your foot upon it, to begin your journey deeper and deeper into relaxation. You raise your first foot, effortlessly, gently, feeling the slight shift in weight in your body. The muscles in your leg respond, softly, fluidly, without strain. You place your foot on the first crystal step, and as your foot makes contact, you feel a gentle, resonant hum, a soft vibration that travels up through your leg and into your entire body, a feeling of exquisite calm washing over you. The step feels cool and smooth against the sole of your foot, a perfect temperature, a gentle texture. And as you place your weight upon it, the crystal step emits a soft, bell-like chime, barely audible, a pure, clear tone that resonates deep within your chest, deep within your heart, a sound of absolute peace. You pause, focusing. You linger here, on the sensation of your foot, on the crystal step, the coolness, the smoothness, the delicate hum, the way the light from the crystal reflects back upwards, illuminating the intricate lines on the sole of your foot. It is a moment of deep connection between your physical self and this dreamlike space, this peaceful transition. You then bring your other foot to meet the first on the same step, feeling the graceful, unhurried movement of your body, the gentle sway, the perfect balance, as both feet now rest on the shimmering crystal. And with each breath out, you imagine yourself drifting deeper and deeper into this state of peace. Now you take another step, gently, slowly, lifting one foot, feeling the subtle shift, the fluid movement, placing it on the next crystal step, downwards. And with each step you take, you feel yourself sinking deeper and deeper into a profound state of tranquil relaxation. Each number from 10, counting down to 1, will guide you even further. 10. You step down. The crystal hums. A deeper relaxation flows through you, filling every cell with peace. 9. Another step. Your body feels lighter, yet profoundly grounded, a paradox of perfect balance. 8. Downwards you drift. The scent of jasmine intensifies, a gentle sweetness filling the air. 7. Each step is an affirmation of your safety, of your peace, of your deep inner calm. 6. The colors around you deepen, becoming richer, more vibrant, yet still so soothing, so gentle. 5. You are halfway down now, halfway into the deepest state of rest you have ever known. 4. With each step, your connection to your inner world strengthens, your outer world fades away. 3. Almost there, almost fully immersed in the quiet magic of this moment, this beautiful space. 2. Just one more step, and you will arrive at the threshold of a wondrous dream, a beautiful realm. 1. You are now at the very bottom of the crystal staircase, standing on a soft, mossy floor. The floor beneath your feet is soft and cool, a deep, velvety green moss that feels ancient and incredibly alive. You can feel the slight give, the gentle resilience of the moss as your weight rests upon it. It is like walking on a carpet of pure, living velvet, a quiet, cushioning embrace for your feet. You pause, focusing. You linger here on the sensation of the moss beneath your feet, the delicate coolness, the gentle springiness, the faint, earthy scent that rises from it. A pure, clean aroma of damp earth and growing things. This grounding sensation anchors you completely in this peaceful, dreamlike space. Before you now, there is a doorway, not a solid, heavy door, but a doorway framed by ancient, shimmering crystal arches, twisted and sculpted by eons of time. Each archway pulses with a soft, inner light, a spectrum of colors that gently shift and blend like the aurora borealis, dancing in a silent cosmic ballet. Through this archway, you can perceive a shimmering veil, a translucent curtain of liquid light. It moves, it ripples with an unseen breeze, or perhaps with the subtle currents of your own thoughts. It is a boundary, a threshold between this induction space and the wondrous dream world that now awaits you. You feel a quiet readiness, a gentle anticipation. You are perfectly prepared to step through this veil into a realm where your consciousness is free to explore, to create, to discover. You understand deeply that within this dream world, you are the architect, the creator, the master of your own experience. In this dream, should you ever wonder if you are truly dreaming, you can simply look at your hands, just as you do now in your mind's eye, see them in perfect detail, and then look again, and you will notice how the lines, how the details begin to shift, to shimmer, to subtly change, confirming for you that you are indeed within the beautiful landscape of a dream. You can also look at a nearby clock or read some text and notice how the numbers dance, how the words transform with each passing glance, confirming your beautiful lucidity within this incredible dream. You have infinite control here. You can gently will elements to appear, to change, to transform with the pure power of your intention. You are about to enter a world of starlit crystalline micro-ocean of inner stillness, a place where ancient oceanic memories, future stellar potentials, and the present moment exist simultaneously within the resonating heart of massive crystalline formations, a profound sense of time distortion that will deepen your relaxation and expand your awareness. You feel a deep knowing now that this journey, this quiet sanctuary I hold for you, is always here, always accessible, just by remembering this feeling, this profound peace, just by choosing to return to this quiet internal space. It is always waiting for you. As you step towards the shimmering veil, you notice the air changing subtly, becoming even more alive, more charged with a gentle energy. It tingles on your skin, a light, vibrant sensation, like tiny dancing particles of pure starlight. It is inviting you deeper, deeper into the wonder that awaits. You reach out your hand to touch the veil, the shimmering curtain of light. Your fingers extend, slowly, delicately, feeling the texture of the air around them before they even make contact. The cool, gentle breeze that seems to emanate from the other side, a promise of transformation. Your fingertips brush against the surface of the veil, and it feels not like water, not like fabric, but like pure, compressed starlight, soft, yet incredibly resonant. It hums with a silent, profound energy, as if it recognizes your touch, as if it has been waiting for your arrival, for your presence. A gentle warmth spreads from your fingertips, up your arm, and into your chest. A feeling of profound connection to this shimmering threshold. You feel no resistance, no barrier, only an open invitation to step through, to experience, to become one with this new realm. You begin to pass through the veil, slowly, effortlessly, like moving through a soft cloud or a gentle current of warm water. The light from the veil wraps around you, embracing you, bathing you in its luminous glow. The colors swirl and dance around your body, a kaleidoscope of tranquil hues. You are completely surrounded now by this shimmering light. It feels comforting, nurturing, like being cradled in the gentle arms of the universe itself. You are completely safe here, completely protected, as you transition from one state of being to another, from waking awareness to the boundless landscape of your dream. With each subtle breath, you feel yourself moving further and further into this new dimension. The sounds of the induction begin to recede, gently, fading into the distance, replaced by the quiet hum, the soft whispers of the dream world itself, a symphony of stillness, a chorus of calm. You are now fully immersed within the veil, surrounded by its gentle luminescence. You can feel the soft pressure of the light all around you, a tender embrace that prepares you for the wonders to come. You are becoming one with this transition, merging with the very essence of the dream. As you emerge from the veil, you find yourself standing, not on soft moss, but upon a floor of solid, living crystal. It glows from within with a soft, internal light, a cool, serene radiance that emanates upwards, illuminating the space around you with a constant, gentle pulse. You are now within a hidden chamber, deep within the heart of a vast, starlit crystal temple. The air here is ancient, primal, carrying the faint, clean scent of ozone and crushed mineral. A truly unique aroma that speaks of untold eons, of quiet geological time. The chamber itself is immense. Its ceiling rises to an unimaginable height and seems to be made of countless interconnected crystal formations, each one refracting the light from unseen sources, creating a dazzling yet deeply soothing display of shifting colors and subtle shadows. The walls of this chamber are not smooth, they are rugged, gritty, made of interlocking facets of dark, volcanic crystal, streaked with veins of luminous silver and deep, resonant gold. The textures are rich, varied, a testament to the earth's deep, powerful artistry. You reach out a hand to touch one of these crystal walls. Your fingers make contact with a cool, firm surface. The texture is rough, jagged, yet smoothed in places, by the passage of ancient currents and the slow, patient work of time. It feels deeply real, grounded, solid. A subtle vibration travels from the crystal into your hand and up your arm. It is a low, gentle thrum, a deep resonance that seems to echo the very pulse of the earth itself. It is grounding, it is calming, it is deeply reassuring to feel such a profound connection. You pause, focusing. You linger here, on the gritty feel of the crystal wall against your fingertips. The coolness, the slight roughness, the way the light catches on its innumerable facets, creating tiny, fleeting sparks of light. It is a beautiful, intricate dance of light and shadow, of touch and sensation. The chamber is vast, but it is not empty before you. Spreading across the floor are several pools of water, not ordinary water, but water that glows from within with its own inherent light. These pools are the heart, the very soul of this hidden chamber. The water is utterly still, perfectly reflective, its surface like a sheet of polished obsidian, yet it emits a soft, cerulean luminescence, a deep, tranquil blue that pulses gently like a slow, cosmic breath. The light seems to draw you closer, inviting you to gaze deeply into its mysterious depths. You move forward, your feet making no sound. On the crystal floor, your steps are light, effortless, as if you are floating, gliding through this ancient space. You approach the nearest pool, drawn by its quiet, radiant beauty, its profound stillness. As you stand at the edge of the pool, you look into its glowing surface, and there, reflected back at you, is your own form, perfectly clear, perfectly calm, but around your reflection and within it are impossibly shifting celestial bodies, nebulae swirling, distant galaxies unfurling, stars being born and dying, all in the space of a single breath. The reflection is dynamic, alive, ever-changing. Beyond your form, you see microscopic fungal filaments, delicate, intricate, dancing simultaneously with the celestial bodies. They weave and intertwine, creating patterns of unimaginable complexity and ethereal beauty, a cosmic dance of the micro and the macro. This reflection is not just a mirror, it is a window into the tidal consciousness resonance of this world, a place where thoughts and intentions hold immense power. This pool is a dream control opportunity, a gateway for your creative will. You gaze at the shifting reflection, and a thought forms gently, effortlessly in your mind. Perhaps you wonder about a particular star, a specific constellation, or a color that you wish to see more vividly in the reflection. As this thought forms, you notice a faint bioluminescent ripple spreading across the surface of the water around your reflection. It is a delicate shimmer, a subtle response to your inner clarity, to your focused intention. The water itself seems to listen to your quiet desire. You pause, focusing. You linger here on the site of the reflection, the way the celestial bodies shift, the way the fungal filaments dance, the feeling of your thought, a gentle, unburdened thought, creating a palpable response, a living ripple on the surface of the glowing water. This is the magic of this place, the power of your mind. Now, with a gentle, clear intention, you decide to change an element in the reflection. Perhaps you want to see a specific planet, a vibrant, swirling gas giant with rings of pure light reflected in the water. You simply hold this image, gently, clearly, in your mind, and as you do, the reflection responds immediately, yet gracefully. The swirling nebulae begin to coalesce, to reshape themselves, and slowly, effortlessly, the image of that very planet begins to form within the water. Its vibrant colors, its delicate rings, all manifesting before your dream-seeing eyes. You feel a quiet thrill, a sense of profound empowerment, knowing that your thoughts, your pure, unburdened intentions, can directly influence and shape this dream reality. This is the essence of lucid dreaming, the boundless potential of your own consciousness around the pools and embedded within the gritty crystal walls. You begin to notice tiny, seed-like glowing entities. These are the stellar glyph seeds. They pulse with a soft, internal light, a gentle, rhythmic glow, like miniature heartbeats of pure energy. They are incredibly beautiful, delicate, yet they hold immense power, for they respond to your pure, unburdened thought. They are waiting patiently to unfurl, to reveal their secrets, to assist you in shaping this dreamscape. You observe one particular seed embedded in the wall near you. It glows with a faint, steady emerald light. You are drawn to it, its quiet presence, its promise of transformation. You approach it. Your movement is fluid, effortless, a graceful glide across the crystal floor. As you stand before the stellar glyph seed, a question arises, gently within your mind. Perhaps you wonder how to deepen your connection to this crystalline ocean, how to further explore its ancient memories and its future potentials. As this question forms, the emerald stellar glyph seed begins to respond. Slowly, gracefully, it starts to unfurl, its outer layers peeling back like the delicate petals of an otherworldly flower, revealing intricate, swirling bioluminescent glyphs within its core. The glyphs are complex, radiant. They pulse with an intensified emerald light, and they begin to slowly rotate, to intertwine, to form a profound cosmic language that speaks directly to your inner knowing, a language of pure light and unburdened thought as the glyphs stabilize and swirl. A subtle change occurs in the immediate environment around the pool and around the seed itself. The light from the pool changes. It deepens, becoming a richer, more vibrant sapphire, and the air around you becomes perceptibly cooler, fresher, carrying a faint, new scent of petrichor and ancient sea salt. This is the power of the stellar glyph seeds. They stabilize, they change elements of your environment based on your inner clarity, your focused intention, your deepest questions. You feel a profound sense of gratitude for this magical living interaction, this continuous dialogue between your mind and this dream world. You pause, focusing. You linger here on the site of the unfurled glyphs, their intricate, glowing patterns, the way they seem to hum with silent energy, the feeling of the cooler air on your skin, the new scent, a subtle shift that confirms the deep responsiveness of this entire realm to your conscious awareness. As you look around the hidden chamber, you notice patches of bioluminescent fungi growing along the lower parts of the gritty crystal walls. They glow with a soft, diffused light, a gentle amber hue. They seem to breathe in unison with the subtle currents of the chamber's energy. These fungi are also deeply connected to the tidal consciousness resonance of this world and to your own inner state. When your mind wanders, when your thoughts scatter, the light from these patches of fungi flickers dimly or scatters chaotically, a gentle reminder to return to the present moment. You notice one patch of fungi near a particularly rough section of crystal wall. Its light is currently somewhat erratic, flickering, dimming, and then brightening unevenly. You recognize this as a subtle reflection of a fleeting thought that just passed through your mind, a gentle pull of your attention towards something external. You choose to gently refocus your attention, not with effort, but with a soft, inviting grace. You bring your awareness back to your breath, feeling the gentle, effortless rise and fall of your chest or your abdomen, or perhaps you choose to focus on the somatic sensations, the gentle hum of your own body resting here in this moment. As you gently refocus, as you surrender to the present moment, the patch of bioluminescent fungi responds. Its light begins to steady, to unify, to grow stronger and more vibrant. The chaotic flickering subsides, replaced by a smooth, consistent amber glow, a soft, gentle affirmation of your renewed presence. This is not a challenge to be overcome with force, but a gentle invitation to deepen your self-awareness, to simply surrender to the stillness, the quiet magic of the here and now. The fungi are your silent guides, your gentle mirrors, reflecting your inner landscape. You feel a sense of quiet achievement, not for conquering anything, but for simply allowing yourself to be present, to be aware, to be completely here. In this beautiful, gritty, crystalline chamber, the fungi continue to glow steadily, a warm, comforting beacon of your own inner focus. You pause, focusing. You linger here on the unified light of the fungi, the steady amber glow, the feeling of the calm that settles within you as you embrace the present moment, the way your breath continues its effortless rhythm, a continuous anchor in this wondrous dream world. As you explore the chamber further, you notice other pools of water, each glowing with a slightly different hue. One glows with a deep ruby red, another with a shimmering silver white, each one reflecting the same impossible dance of celestial bodies and microscopic fungal filaments. You approach the pool of ruby red water. Its light is warm, inviting. It seems to pulse with a slow, ancient heartbeat. You lean closer to gaze into its depths, and again, your reflection appears, surrounded by the swirling cosmos and the dancing filaments. A new thought arises, a new question, perhaps a desire to understand the ancient oceanic memories that are said to exist within these crystalline formations. You hold this thought gently, clearly, in your mind, allowing it to simply resonate without effort. And as your thought connects with the ruby red pool, the celestial bodies in its reflection seem to shift, to transform into fluid, watery shapes, into vast, ancient leviathans swimming through cosmic oceans, into shimmering schools of lightfish gliding through starlit currents. The fungal filaments in this reflection also change, becoming more like deep-sea flora, like bioluminescent corals and swaying anemones, all made of light and thought, a vivid, living tapestry of oceanic memory unfolding before your eyes. You can almost feel the presence of those ancient oceans, the vast, timeless currents, the deep, silent pressure, the vibrant, teeming life that existed in epochs long past, yet somehow still exists here within the resonating heart of these massive crystalline formations. This is the profound sense of time distortion, the feeling that ancient oceanic memories, future stellar potentials, and the present moment all exist simultaneously within this dream space. It deepens your relaxation. It expands your awareness. It connects you to something infinitely larger than yourself. You feel a gentle awe, a deep wonder at the sheer scope, the immense beauty of this starlit crystalline myco-ocean. It is gritty, it is elemental, it is deeply connected to the very fabric of existence. And you are here, present, witnessing its unfolding, its boundless possibilities. You pause, focusing. You linger here, on the feeling of time, stretching, bending, becoming fluid, the sensation of ancient memories, whispering on the air, the faint metallic tang of stellar dust mingling with the clean scent of deep ocean. It is an experience of profound depth, of timeless presence. Your attention is drawn to a particularly large, jagged crystalline formation near the far end of the chamber. It rises like an ancient, silent mountain from the crystal floor. Its facets are rougher, darker, almost black in places, yet streaked with veins of incandescent white and deep, shimmering indigo. This formation feels imbued with immense power, with untold stories. It seems to hum with a very deep, very slow resonance, a low thrum that you can feel more in your bones than in your ears. It is the heart, the very core of this chamber's energy. As you approach this massive crystal, you notice small crevices along its base, and within these crevices grow tiny clusters of bioluminescent fungi. Their light is a deep violet blue, and it seems to pulse with an almost sentient rhythm, more steady, more unified than any you have seen before. This indicates a profound state of inner focus, a deep, unwavering presence within this particular area. You feel drawn to it, invited to explore the depths of its stillness, the richness of its calm. You place your hand gently on the surface of the massive crystal, feeling its coolness, its incredible solidity. The textures are incredibly varied here. Some parts are smooth, like polished ice. Others are incredibly rough, jagged, almost sharp to the touch. Yet there is no discomfort, only a profound sense of connection. The vibration from this crystal is stronger now, deeper. It travels from your hand, through your arm, into your chest, into your very heart. It feels like an ancient song, a lullaby of the earth and the cosmos, gently soothing, deeply grounding. You feel a profound sense of peace settling within you, a quiet certainty that you are exactly where you are meant to be. In this moment, in this dream, this powerful crystal is reflecting back to you your own innate strength, your own profound stillness. You close your eyes briefly, allowing yourself to fully absorb the sensations, the vibrations, the subtle shifts in the air, the deep, grounding resonance of this living crystal. It is a moment of pure communion, of absolute presence. When you open your eyes again, the crystal before you seems even more radiant, even more alive. The violet blue fungi at its base are glowing with a powerful, steady light, a testament to your unwavering focus, your deep internal peace. You notice a small indentation in the crystal surface, just at eye level, and within this indentation rests a single perfect stellar glyph seed. It glows with an incandescent gold light, brighter, more intense than any you have seen. It seems to be waiting specifically for you. You reach out your hand towards this golden seed. Your movement is slow, deliberate, filled with intention. Your fingers hover just above its surface, feeling the faint warmth that emanates from its core. The air around it feels charged, alive, with latent energy. A deep desire, a profound question arises from within your heart. A question about your own inner clarity, your own pure, unburdened thought. How can you further hone this ability to manifest, to create within your dreams and beyond? As this question forms, the golden stellar glyph seed begins its transformation more rapidly, more brilliantly than any before it. Its golden light intensifies, pulsing with brilliant golden energy. It unfurls, its layers peeling back to reveal a swirling vortex of dazzling golden glyphs. These glyphs are even more intricate, more complex than the emerald ones. They dance with a rapid, mesmerizing grace, creating patterns of pure light and profound wisdom. They resonate directly with your consciousness, imparting a silent understanding, an intuitive knowing. As the golden glyphs stabilize, the entire hidden chamber responds. The light from the pools intensifies, becoming more vibrant, more alive. The gritty crystal walls seem to sparkle with newfound energy, and the air around you becomes even more pristine, more pure. A crystalline sphere, small and perfectly smooth, materializes in the palm of your hand. It was not there a moment ago, but now it rests there, perfectly balanced, emitting a soft, internal luminescence, a tangible manifestation of your clear intention, your unburdened thought. This sphere is a symbol of your growing mastery, your innate power to shape, to create, to bring forth from the depths of your own consciousness. You feel its cool, smooth weight in your hand, its gentle, steady hum, a living conduit of dream control. You gaze at the crystalline sphere in your hand. Its surface is perfectly clear, and within it, you can see tiny, shimmering reflections of the entire chamber. The glowing pools, the massive crystal formation, the dancing fungi, all captured in miniature within its depths. You realize that with this sphere, you can now, with your mind alone, guide and influence the elements of this dreamscape. You can deepen your connection to the tidal consciousness resonance and explore its boundless potentials. You feel a profound sense of gratitude for this gift, this tool, this reminder of your own infinite creative power. It is a feeling of quiet strength, of gentle confidence that settles deep within your being. You are the dreamer, and this is your dream. You pause, focusing. You linger here on the feeling of the crystalline sphere in your hand, its cool, smooth surface its subtle weight, the way it seems to pulse, with a gentle golden light, a silent promise of further adventures, of deeper discoveries. You decide to test its power. Gently, with a clear, focused intention, you think of a delicate flower, a flower of light that you wish to see manifest before your eyes, perhaps a lotus with petals of pure light unfurling on the surface of one of the glowing pools. You hold this image gently, clearly in your mind, focusing your intention through the crystalline sphere in your hand. The sphere hums softly, responding to your thought, emitting a faint golden glow that seems to reach out towards the ruby red pool. And as you watch, on the surface of the ruby red water, a ripple begins. Not a scattered ripple, but a purposeful, elegant movement. And from its center, a delicate lotus flower begins to materialize. Its petals are indeed made of pure, luminous light, shifting, changing from rose to gold to sapphire. The lotus grows gracefully, effortlessly, its petals unfurling to reveal a heart of pure, radiant light. It rests, perfectly balanced, on the surface of the glowing water, a testament to your creative will, to your focused intention, to the boundless power of your dream. You feel a deep satisfaction, a profound joy at this effortless manifestation, this beautiful act of creation. You are not just observing this dream, you are actively shaping it. You are co-creating it with the very essence of your own consciousness. You pause, focusing. You linger here on the site of the luminous lotus flower, on the ruby red water, its delicate, shifting petals, its vibrant inner glow, the way it seems to breathe with a gentle, living energy. A beautiful, silent celebration of your lucidity, of your power. You then direct your attention to the crystalline sphere in your hand, and with your mind alone, you guide the luminous lotus to bloom larger and more vibrant. Its petals expand, its light intensifies, filling the air with a soft, fragrant glow, a gentle perfume of pure, concentrated light. This is your dream, your canvas, your creation. There are no limits here, only the boundless expanse of your own imagination and your conscious will. You are free to explore, to create, to discover, without boundaries, without constraints. You notice that the immense crystalline formation, the one you touched earlier, seems to be even more vibrant now. Its deep indigo veins are pulsing with a more pronounced light, and the dark volcanic crystal seems to shimmer with a subtle inner fire. This entire chamber, this hidden sanctuary, responds to your presence, to your deepening lucidity, to your conscious engagement. It is a living, breathing entity, a reflection of your own inner world made manifest in this dream realm. You feel a deep sense of belonging here, a profound connection to the ancient energies, the timeless wisdom that permeates this space. You are not just a visitor. You are a part of it, an integral thread in the rich tapestry of the starlit crystalline myco-ocean. You recall the understanding that in this world, ancient oceanic memories, future stellar potentials, and the present moment exist simultaneously. You feel this truth deep within your bones, a profound sense of time distortion that deepens your relaxation and expands your awareness. You are moving through this dream with a quiet grace and effortless ease. Each step you take is filled with purpose, yet completely unburdened by effort. You are simply existing, simply being. In this realm of pure possibility, you pause, focusing. You linger here, on the quality of the light in the chamber. It is not sunlight nor moonlight, but a soft internal luminosity that seems to emanate from every crystal, from every pool, from every bioluminescent fungus. It is a light of pure consciousness, gentle, soothing, all-encompassing. Your gaze now falls upon the massive crystalline formation again, and you notice something new, a faint, almost imperceptible shimmer, just at its apex, like a distant star caught within the crystal's heart. It calls to you with a silent magnetic pull. You begin to move towards it. Your steps are unhurried, deliberate, each movement a soft, fluid dance across the crystal floor. You are drawn by a gentle curiosity, a quiet sense of purpose to explore, to understand the mystery that awaits. At the crystal's peak, as you draw closer, the shimmering light becomes more distinct. It is not just a reflection, but a source of concentrated energy, a point of pure, distilled light, emanating from the very core of the massive crystal. You realize this is not a climb, but an ascent of consciousness, a journey upwards through layers of crystalline thought and ancient memory. You are rising effortlessly, as if gravity itself has softened its grip in this dream realm. You simply float upwards, your body feeling light, buoyant, free. You are carried by the subtle currents of the tidal consciousness resonance, gently, gracefully, towards the shimmering apex of the giant crystal. The air around you grows even cooler, more refined. It carries the pure scent of concentrated ozone and the faint, sweet perfume of distant starlight, a truly ethereal aroma that fills your senses with wonder. As you ascend, you pass by other, smaller crystal formations embedded within the larger structure. Each one glows with its own unique hue, some with deep amethyst, others with vibrant turquoise, still others with a pulsating, pearlescent white. You touch one of these smaller crystals. As you float by, your fingertips brush its surface, and you feel a surge of pure, calm energy, a silent whisper of ancient wisdom, a knowing that deepens your relaxation and expands your awareness. You pause, focusing. You linger here on the feeling of floating, the effortless ascent, the gentle movement of the air around you, the kaleidoscope of colors from the surrounding crystals. It is a sensation of pure freedom, of boundless possibility. You finally arrive at the apex of the massive crystal formation, and there, resting at its very peak, is a large, perfectly spherical crystal. It glows with an intense, yet incredibly soothing, white light, a light that seems to contain all other colors within its pure radiance. This is a point of profound energy, a nexus of conscious thought and boundless creation. You can feel its power pulsing gently from its core, a deep, steady rhythm that resonates with your own inner peace. You reach out your hands towards this glowing sphere. Your fingers are drawn to it with an almost irresistible pull. You feel no fear, only a deep, profound sense of knowing, of recognition, as if you have found something that has always been waiting for you. Your hands gently encase the spherical crystal, feeling its smooth, cool surface, its incredible density, and the intense, yet gentle, white light that emanates from within it. It pulses in perfect synchronicity with your own quiet heartbeat. As you hold this sphere, you feel a profound connection to the entire crystalline ocean and its bioluminescent life. You feel the individual thoughts creating faint bioluminescent ripples in the distant waters. You sense the moments of collective lucidity, manifesting grand, synchronized light shows across vast, unseen depths. This connection is not just intellectual, it is visceral. You feel it in every cell of your being. You are part of this grand dreamscape. Your thoughts, your intentions, your conscious awareness are actively contributing to its ever-unfolding beauty, its boundless potential. You realize that this sphere is not just a powerful artifact, it is a conduit, a direct link to the tidal consciousness resonance of this entire dream world. Through it, you can sense and subtly influence the collective dream awareness with a gentle, loving intention. You send a thought, a feeling of profound peace, of unconditional well-being, out into the crystalline ocean. Through the sphere, you imagine this feeling spreading outwards like a warm, golden wave across the vast, unseen depths. And as you do, you perceive a response, a subtle yet unmistakable surge of bioluminescent light from the distant ocean, a wave of shimmering colors rising to meet your intention, a collective affirmation of the peace you have sent forth. This empowers you, deepens your understanding of your interconnectedness with this living, breathing dream. You are not alone here. You are part of something vast, something beautiful, something profoundly responsive to your inner state. You pause, focusing. You linger here on the feeling of the sphere in your hands, the immense power, yet the gentle, soothing vibration, the sensation of your intention flowing outwards, and the distant, bioluminescent response, a profound dialogue between your consciousness and the dream itself. You gently release your hold on the spherical crystal, allowing it to rest again, perfectly balanced at the apex of the massive crystal formation. You know it will always be here, waiting for you, a beacon of your connection to this magnificent dreamscape. You begin your gentle descent, floating downwards with the same effortless grace, the same unhurried ease that brought you upwards. You are returning to the base of the crystal, to the pools of glowing water, to the gritty yet beautiful chamber. As you float downwards, you reflect on your journey so far, the deep relaxation, the effortless transition into this dream, the beautiful, responsive nature of this starlit crystalline micro-ocean, the profound empowerment of your own lucid awareness. You know that this journey is just beginning. There are still so many wonders to explore, so many mysteries to unravel, so many facets of your own consciousness to discover within this boundless realm. You feel a deep knowing now that you can always find this path back, this quiet sanctuary I hold for you, just by remembering this feeling, this profound peace, just by choosing to return to this space, to this dream, as you now drift deeper, deeper into the wonder that awaits, the wonder that awaits. The feeling of drifting continues until you become aware of a soft, pearlescent light blooming in the distance. It is not a harsh light, but a gentle, welcoming radiance that seems to draw you further into its quiet embrace. The velvety darkness around you softly parts like a curtain made of silent starlight, revealing the breathtaking expanse around you. You find your awareness gently settling, no longer in the quiet void, but now surrounded by the soft glow of this miraculous dream. You are still within the hidden chamber, but the perspective has shifted. You are standing now at the very center of it, surrounded by the glowing pools and the immense crystalline formations. The air still carries that ancient scent of ozone and crushed mineral, mingling now with a subtle new aroma, a faint, sweet hint of something unknown, something deeply inviting. You feel a profound sense of grounding. Your feet are resting effortlessly on the cool, smooth crystal floor. The subtle hum of the chamber resonates through your body, affirming your presence, your deep connection to this living dream. You pause, focusing. You linger here on the feeling of simply being. In this vast, beautiful space, the light from the pools dances across the crystal walls, creating an intricate ballet of shifting colors and subtle shadows. Each moment is an opportunity to simply witness, to simply experience the boundless beauty that unfolds around you. As you allow your awareness to gently expand, you notice a shimmering distortion appearing near the far end of the chamber, beyond the massive crystalline formation. It is not a solid object, but a visual ripple in the very fabric of the dream itself, like heat haze rising from ancient stone, but made of pure light and shifting thought. A gentle curiosity arises within your mind, a quiet invitation to explore this new phenomenon, to understand its purpose, its meaning. You feel no urgency, only a calm, steady pull, a desire to simply observe, to simply experience what this dreamscape wishes to reveal. With this soft intention, you begin to move. Your steps are light, effortless, gliding across the crystal floor, as if the very ground is gently propelling you forward. Your body feels perfectly balanced, perfectly at ease, moving through this dream with a quiet grace. As you draw closer to the shimmering distortion, you perceive it more clearly. It is forming into a labyrinth, a maze of shifting, translucent walls, made of condensed starlight. Each wall pulsates with a faint internal glow, a delicate luminescence that seems to breathe with the subtle currents of the chamber's energy. The walls are tall, reaching towards the immense crystalline ceiling. Their surfaces are smooth, yet they ripple, as if made of liquid light. And as you gaze upon them, you notice something peculiar. Faint whispers seem to emanate from within their depths, not words, but distant echoes of memories, of thoughts, both familiar and entirely new. You pause, focusing. You linger here, at the entrance to this luminous labyrinth. The air around you has become perceptibly cooler now, carrying a crisp, clean scent of ozone, more intense than before. The whispers are barely audible, like the rustling of ancient leaves or the distant sigh of a sleeping ocean. They evoke a gentle sense of wonder, a soft curiosity about the stories they might hold. A thought arises within your mind, a gentle recognition that this labyrinth, with its shimmering, shifting walls and its whispering echoes, is a reflection of the vastness of your own inner consciousness. The way thoughts can sometimes scatter, can sometimes distract, pulling your attention in many different directions. You recall the understanding that in this dream world, your intentions, your clarity of thought, hold immense power. You understand that to navigate this labyrinth, you must find your inner stillness, your quiet focus. You are aware of your innate tendency to sometimes become fully absorbed in the vastness, the endless possibilities. And this labyrinth is a gentle invitation to return to your center. You take a slow, gentle internal breath, and as you exhale, you imagine any scattered thoughts, any fleeting distractions, just gently dissolving, like mist in the morning sun. You bring your awareness back to your breath, to the soft, rhythmic rising and falling of your chest or your abdomen, a continuous anchor in this wondrous dream. With this renewed focus, you take your first step into the labyrinth. Your foot makes no sound on the crystal floor, but as you cross the threshold, a subtle change occurs. The walls of condensed starlight before you seem to respond. Their luminescence brightens just slightly, as if acknowledging your clear intention, your quiet presence. You begin to move forward. Your path seems clear for a moment, but then, as a subtle thought of a past moment, a fleeting memory passes through your mind, you notice the walls ahead begin to shimmer, to shift, to subtly rearrange themselves. A passage that was open gently closes. A new one appears off to your side. The whispers from within the walls intensify just slightly, becoming more distinct, like a chorus of distant voices, murmuring secrets or forgotten dreams. They are not unsettling, but rather a gentle reminder of the endless tapestry of conscious experience that makes up this dream and your own inner world. You pause, focusing. You linger here, just noticing the subtle shift, the gentle redirection of your path. The whispers are soft now, almost like a lullaby. They seem to flow around you without disturbing your inner stillness. You recognize this interaction as a beautiful, living feedback loop, a dialogue between your inner state and the dreamscape itself. You gently bring your awareness back to the present moment, noticing the feel of the cool air on your skin, the faint scent of ozone, the quiet hum of the crystal temple. You choose to simply observe the labyrinth without judgment, without needing to control. The shifting walls, you trust that the right path will reveal itself. With this quiet surrender, you take another step. This time, your intention is simply to be present, to allow the dream to guide you. You walk towards the newly formed opening in the shimmering walls, and as you do, the whispers seem to soften, to recede, like a gentle tide pulling back from a peaceful shore. The path unfolds before you, effortlessly. The walls of condensed starlight seem to part just enough to reveal the way. The light from them maintains a steady, gentle glow, no longer flickering chaotically, but guiding you forward with a quiet, consistent radiance. You turn a corner. The crystal floor beneath your feet remains cool, smooth. Your steps are still light, buoyant, as if you are gliding through through this luminous maze. The scent of ozone deepens, now mingled with a subtle metallic tang, like the taste of pure starlight on the air. As you journey deeper into the labyrinth, you notice that the shimmering walls are not perfectly transparent. They hold subtle patterns, intricate swirls of captured light, and within these patterns, you perceive fleeting images like old photographs or half-remembered dreams, glimpses of faces, of places, of moments, both personal and universal. These images are reflections of scattered thoughts, of vast knowledge held within the tidal consciousness resonance of this dream world. You could easily become absorbed, lost in their beauty, in their endless complexity. But you remember your gentle intention to stay present, to remain grounded in this moment. You allow the images to simply drift by, like clouds in a vast sky. You observe them without attachment, without needing to grasp or analyze. You understand that their purpose is simply to be, to exist, as part of this rich dream tapestry. You are the quiet observer, the calm center. Amidst the shifting beauty, you pause, focusing. You linger here on the sight of these fleeting images, the way they swirl and fade within the luminous walls. The soft hum of the crystal continues to resonate deep within your bones, affirming your deep inner peace, your unwavering presence. As you continue your effortless journey, you notice the air changing subtly once more. It becomes even cooler, fresher, and the scent of ozone now carries a distinct, clean aroma of distant, blooming things, of life, of growth. Even within this crystalline structure, you perceive a gentle widening in the labyrinth ahead. The shimmering walls begin to recede, to soften their glow, slowly, gracefully, like mist dissipating at the approach of dawn. The whispers, too, begin to fade, becoming almost imperceptible, like the last lingering notes of a beautiful ancient song. Emerge from the labyrinth into a small circular clearing. At its very heart, the crystal floor here is perfectly smooth, polished to a mirror sheen, and at its center rests a single radiant object. It is a stellar glyph seed, larger, more luminous than any you have seen before. It glows with a steady, iridescent light, shifting through all the colors of the rainbow, yet holding them all in perfect, harmonious balance. It pulses gently, like a quiet, powerful heart, beating in unison with the very essence of the dream. You approach the seed. Your steps are unhurried, deliberate. You feel a profound sense of calm, a deep knowing that you have navigated this challenge, not with force, but with grace, with quiet presence, with inner clarity. You reach out your hand towards the iridescent seed. Your fingers extend, slowly, delicately, feeling the subtle warmth that emanates from its core. The air around it tingles with a gentle, vibrant energy, a silent celebration of your journey, of your renewed focus. As your fingertips brush against the surface of the seed, it begins its transformation. Immediately, yet with exquisite slowness, its outer layers peel back, not like petals, but like crystalline facets, unfolding to reveal a swirling vortex of indescribably intricate bioluminescent glyphs. These glyphs are a living language, a cosmic script made of pure, iridescent light. They dance, they intertwine, creating patterns of such complexity, such beauty, that they seem to speak directly to the deepest parts of your consciousness, imparting a silent understanding, a profound wisdom about the nature of focus, of presence, of your own boundless inner world. As the glyphs stabilize and swirl, a powerful yet gentle wave of energy washes over the entire clearing. It is a feeling of absolute peace, of perfect balance. The shimmering walls of the labyrinth in the distance seem to solidify, to become perfectly still, no longer shifting, no longer whispering, a quiet affirmation of the harmony you have brought to this space. You pause, focusing. You linger here on the site of the iridescent glyphs, their radiant beauty, their silent, profound message. You feel the gentle warmth from the seed spreading through your hand and into your entire being. A deep sense of gratitude, a quiet joy for this beautiful living interaction, this continuous dialogue between your inner clarity and the dreamscape itself. You feel a profound ease settling, a sense of calm that seeps deeper into the very essence of your being. This feeling of release, it is a gift you give yourself, a silent, powerful affirmation of your inherent peace. You have mastered this gentle challenge by simply being, by simply existing in the quiet magic of the here and now. Now, with a feeling of quiet contentment, you gently turn your attention away from the now still labyrinth and back towards the rest of the vast chamber. Your gaze drifts across the glowing pools and the gritty crystal walls. You feel a new lightness in your steps, a renewed sense of wonder, as if the dreamscape itself is now even more responsive, even more alive. As you begin to move effortlessly, gliding across the crystal floor, your attention is drawn to a distant archway. You hadn't noticed it before. Perhaps it was always there, or perhaps it has just now made itself known. In response to your deepened clarity, your expanded awareness, this archway is smaller, more intricately carved than the one through which you entered the chamber. It is framed by ancient, twisting crystal vines that glow with a soft, gentle silver light. As if woven from pure moonlight, the air around it seems to shimmer with a a subtle, inviting coolness. A sense of quiet anticipation arises within your mind, a gentle pull towards this new, unknown path. You feel a profound trust in this dream, in its guidance. You know that whatever awaits beyond this archway, it will be a gift, a new discovery, a further expansion of your consciousness. You approach the silver glowing archway. Your steps are fluid, effortless. You feel the gentle breeze that emanates from beyond it, carrying a new scent, a faint, sweet aroma of something deeply ancient and infinitely pure, like dew-kissed petals from a cosmic garden. As you step through the archway, crystal floor beneath your feet transitions seamlessly into a soft, yielding surface. It feels like fine, warm sand, but with a subtle, resilient springiness, as if each grain is imbued with living energy. You are now in a new space, a wondrous sanctuary. The air here is incredibly soft, like velvet, and infused with a gentle, pervasive warmth, a soothing temperature that wraps around you like a tender embrace. This is the grove of lumina fungi, an expansive, bioluminescent grove of giant, tree-like fungi. They rise majestically from the soft, sandy floor. Their caps are vast, dome-shaped, made of a shimmering, pearlescent material that glows with a soft, shifting light, changing from deep indigo to gentle amber to vibrant emerald in a slow, mesmerizing dance. The trunks of these fungi are thick, gnarled like ancient trees, but they too are made of crystal, smooth and cool to the touch, yet pulsing with a faint internal light. Veins of pure energy flow visibly beneath their surfaces, a testament to their living nature. Connecting these colossal fungal structures is an intricate network of shimmering mycelial filaments. They weave and intertwine across the soft, sandy floor and up the glowing trunks like delicate, luminous lace, emitting a soft, continuous hum, a quiet melody that seems to vibrate deep within your very bones. The light from the fungi is not static. It flows. It breathes in unison with the subtle currents of the chamber's energy, creating a continuously shifting tapestry of color and shadow. It is deeply soothing, infinitely captivating. You pause, focusing. You linger here on the sheer beauty, the profound wonder of this sanctuary, the soft give of the sandy floor beneath your feet, the gentle warmth of the air, the faint, earthy scent, mingling with the sweet, cosmic perfume from the archway. It is a place of absolute peace, of deep, quiet communion. You notice tiny, floating spore-like lights drifting gently through the air. They are not solid, but made of pure, condensed light, each one a miniature star, pulsing with a soft, steady glow. They move with an ethereal grace, like silent fireflies in a dream. A gentle curiosity arises. Within your mind, you wonder if these luminous spores also respond to your intention, to your consciousness. You recall the power you felt with the crystalline sphere and the lotus flower. With a soft, clear intention, you gently extend your hand towards one of the floating light spores. You don't aim to grasp it, but simply to invite it closer, to interact with its delicate presence. Your fingers move slowly, fluidly, through the warm air. As your hand approaches the spore, it seems to respond immediately, yet gracefully. It pauses its gentle drift, and then, with an almost imperceptible flutter, it begins to move towards your outstretched hand. It dances lightly above your palm, pulsing with a slightly brighter, more vibrant glow. You feel a quiet thrill, a sense of profound connection. To this living light, you realize that you can gently guide these spores with your mind alone, with the pure power of your unburdened thought. You gently imagine the spore moving in a slow, circular pattern above your hand. And as you hold this image, gently, clearly, in your mind, the spore begins its ethereal dance. It traces a perfect circle of shimmering light above your palm, responding gracefully, effortlessly to your quiet will. This is a beautiful example of the impossible physics of this dream world, a place where thought and intention directly shape and influence the very fabric of reality. You are not just observing, you are co-creating this wondrous experience. You pause, focusing. You linger here on the site of the dancing light spore, its delicate luminescence, the feeling of its gentle energy hovering above your hand. You feel a profound sense of playfulness, of joyful exploration in this boundless realm. You then gently release your intention, and the spore continues its soft, unhurried drift, moving deeper into the glowing grove. You turn your attention to the colossal fungi themselves, their caps, so vast, so beautifully illuminated. You approach one of the giant fungal structures. Its cap is a shimmering canopy high above you, pulsing with an indigo light that seems to hum a silent melody. You reach out a hand to touch its crystal trunk, feeling its cool, smooth surface, the subtle thrum of energy vibrating through your fingertips. The mycelial network at its base is particularly dense here, glowing with a soft amber light. You can almost feel the slow, steady flow of nutrients, of information, moving through these luminous threads, connecting everything. In this wondrous grove, a profound realization dawns within your mind. This entire grove is a vast, interconnected consciousness, a living library of ancient wisdom, a sanctuary where all parts are in perfect communication, in perfect harmony. It is a reflection of the tidal consciousness resonance itself, made manifest in this gentle living form. You feel a deep sense of belonging here, a quiet reverence for the interconnectedness of all things. You are not separate. You are part of this grand living system. Your presence, your awareness, is a gentle thread woven into its luminous tapestry. You allow your attention to drift upwards towards the vast, shimmering cap of the fungal giant. The indigo light pulsates slowly, rhythmically. You imagine yourself gently floating upwards towards its luminous surface. Your body responds effortlessly, lightly. You begin to ascend, floating upwards with an exquisite grace. The air around you is soft, warm, carrying the delicate scent of the fungi, a sweet, earthy aroma that is deeply comforting. As you float closer to the cap, you see that its surface is not entirely smooth. It has intricate patterns, like delicate etchings, made of pure light. They swirl and intertwine, creating ephemeral mandalas of ever-changing color. You gently land on the surface of the cap. It feels soft, yet firm, like a silken cushion that gently cradles your weight. The pearlescent material beneath your feet emits a warm, gentle glow, a soft, continuous light that radiates upwards. Around you, you pause, focusing. You linger here on the sensation of standing on this luminous fungal cap, the soft, yielding surface, the gentle warmth, the intricate light patterns swirling around your feet, the quiet hum of the mycelial network still resonating from below. It is a feeling of being completely held, completely at peace. From this vantage point, you can see the entire grove of lumina fungi stretching out before you, a breathtaking expanse of shifting colors and gentle lights. The mycelial network below appears like a vast, shimmering constellation, connecting all the fungal giants in a silent, cosmic dance. In the distance, you notice a particularly large and ancient-looking fungal structure. Its cap is not shifting through colors, but glows with a steady, deep emerald light. And at its very center, there appears to be a pool of water, not glowing from within, but reflecting the emerald light from the cap itself. A powerful intuition arises within you, a deep knowing that this is the heart, the very core of the grove, a place of profound wisdom, a nexus of the fungal consciousness. You feel drawn to it with a quiet, undeniable pull. You begin to float effortlessly across the tops of the fungal caps, moving towards the emerald heart of the grove. The journey is smooth, unhurried, a graceful glide through this luminous landscape. The air around you continues to be soft, warm, filled with the sweet, earthy scent. As you approach the emerald fungal cap, the light intensifies, becoming a deeper, richer emerald green, the hum of the mycelial network. Here is more pronounced, a low, continuous thrum. That feels incredibly grounding, deeply peaceful. You gently descend to land on the surface of this central cap. It feels even softer, even more yielding than the others, as if it is truly welcoming your presence. The emerald light bathes you in its tranquil glow. Before you, at the very center of the cap, is the pool of water. Its surface is perfectly still, like a sheet of polished jade. It reflects the emerald light from the cap, creating a mesmerizing mirror of deep green. You gaze into the water, and there, reflected back at you, is your own form, perfectly clear, perfectly calm. But within your reflection and around it are not celestial bodies, but vast, intricate root systems of ancient trees and shimmering fungal networks, weaving and intertwining with an unimaginable complexity. They seem to grow and expand with each soft breath you take. This reflection is a window into the deep subterranean wisdom of the earth, into the ancient connections that sustain all life. It speaks of grounding, of interconnectedness, of the silent, powerful wisdom that lies beneath the surface. Of all things, you pause, focusing. You linger here on the site of the reflection, the way the root systems and fungal networks dance and intertwine with your own form, the feeling of profound connection to the very earth itself, to the ancient living wisdom that permeates this dream. A thought arises, gently, effortlessly, in your mind. A question about balance, about integration, how to bring this deep, grounded wisdom, this sense of profound interconnectedness, into your waking life, to live with more presence, more awareness. As this thought forms, you notice a subtle tremor spreading across the surface of the emerald water around your reflection. It is not a disturbance, but a gentle ripple, a living response to your inner clarity, to your focused intention. The water itself seems to listen to your quiet desire, and then, from the depths of the pool, a faint, bell-like tone begins to resonate. It is pure, clear, and incredibly soothing. It rises gently from the water and floats on the still air, a sound of absolute peace, a voice without words that speaks directly to your heart. This sound is a confirmation, a gentle affirmation that the wisdom you seek is already within you, that the balance you desire is already accessible just by remembering this feeling, this profound connection to the living wisdom of this dream. You feel a profound sense of peace settling deep within your being, a quiet certainty that this sanctuary, this grove of lumina fungi, is always accessible, always waiting for you. a place to return to find grounding, to find balance, to remember your true nature. You gently close your eyes, allowing the emerald light to wash over you, to infuse every cell of your being. You feel the soft, yielding surface beneath your feet, the subtle hum of the mycelial network, the faint bell-like tone still resonating in the distance. You are completely held, completely at peace. When you open your eyes again, the light from the pool seems even brighter, more vibrant. The reflection even clearer. You carry this wisdom, this feeling of deep connection within you, a precious gift from this wondrous sanctuary. You begin your gentle descent, floating effortlessly from the emerald fungal cap and gliding back through the grove of lumina fungi. The light spores dance around you like silent companions. The soft, earthy scent fills your senses. You pass through the silver archway back into the main chamber, feeling renewed, refreshed, deeply expanded. You are now standing once more in the vast, gritty crystalline chamber. The glowing pools and the immense crystalline formations surround you. But now, the chamber feels different. It feels more alive, more intimately connected to your presence, to your deepened awareness. The air around you is pristine, pure, carrying the faint, clean scent of ozone and crushed mineral, mingled now with the lingering, sweet aroma from the grove of lumina fungi. A complex, yet harmonious tapestry of scents. You pause, focusing. You linger here on the feeling of your body, your mind, your spirit, integrated, balanced after your journeys through the labyrinth and the grove. You feel a quiet strength, a gentle confidence that settles deep within your being. As you gaze at the pools of glowing water, you notice a subtle shift in their luminosity. They seem to pulse with a greater intensity, a more unified rhythm, as if responding to a change in the tidal consciousness resonance, a shift in the very energy of this dream world. A new sensation arises, a faint tremor in the crystal floor beneath your feet. It is barely perceptible, but it carries a subtle vibration, a low hum that is distinct from the grounding thrum of the chamber itself. It feels different, more focused, almost intentional. You look towards the entrance archway, the one through which you first stepped into this chamber, and there, standing just beyond the shimmering veil, is a figure, a silhouette against the soft violet and sapphire glow of the induction space. The figure is tall, slender, and cloaked in shadows, yet you can sense a powerful presence, an intense focus emanating from it. The air around the figure seems to crackle with a subtle energy that feels sharp, distinct, different from the harmonious resonance of the chamber. As the figure steps through the shimmering veil, into the chamber itself. The light of the pools dims just slightly, and the bioluminescent fungi along the gritty walls flicker erratically, as if disturbed by this new presence. This is Akira Echo. You know this. Intuitively, the very name resonates in your mind with a sense of unease, a feeling of discord that stands in stark contrast to the profound peace you have cultivated in this dream. Akira Echo is dressed in garments of deepest black, woven from a material that seems to absorb light rather than reflect it. Their face is partially obscured by a hood, casting deep shadows over their features, but you can perceive the glint of their eyes, a cold, piercing light that seems to scan the chamber, assessing, analyzing without warmth. In one hand, Akira Echo holds a device made of dark, polished metal and jagged, obsidian-like crystals. It pulses with a faint crimson light, and from it emanates a low, discordant hum, a sound that grates against the soothing harmony of the chamber. It is a tool, a device designed to manipulate, to control. You feel a quiet certainty that Akira Echo's presence here is not for harmonious exploration or for deep connection, but for something else, something that seeks to disrupt, to dominate, to exploit the very essence of the tidal consciousness resonance. Akira Echo's gaze sweeps across the chamber, lingering for a moment on the glowing pools, then on the stellar glyph seeds embedded in the walls. You sense their intention, a desire to control, to harness the power of these seeds for their own purposes, to impose their will upon this boundless dream. You feel a sudden shift in the atmosphere. The gentle currents of the dream seem to falter, to become hesitant, as if the very consciousness of this world is recoiling from Akira Echo's discordant presence. The stakes are clear now. The fate of this beautiful dreamscape, the balance of the tidal consciousness resonance itself, seems to hang in a delicate balance. You pause, focusing. You linger here on the site of Akira Echo, their dark, imposing presence, the crimson light from their device, the discordant hum that fills the air. You feel a gentle readiness, a quiet determination to protect, to preserve the inherent peace, the boundless potential of this starlit crystalline myco-ocean. You recall your inherent strength, your deep connection to this dream, your ability to shape, to create, to influence. With your pure, unburdened thought, you hold the memory of the crystalline sphere in your hand, the lotus flower you manifested, the labyrinth you navigated, the grove you explored, all affirmations of your innate power. Akira Echo now begins to move. Their steps are precise, deliberate. They walk directly towards one of the emerald stellar glyph seeds, the one you unfurled After navigating the labyrinth, the seed, which had been glowing steadily, now flickers uneasily as Akira Echo approaches. As Akira Echo reaches the seed, they raise their device. The crimson light intensifies, pulsing with an aggressive energy. A low, grinding sound emanates from it, as if it is trying to force, to compel the seed to unfurl, to reveal its glyphs, not through gentle intention, but through raw, discordant power. The emerald stellar glyph seed resists. Its light dims, becomes erratic. The delicate, bioluminescent glyphs within its core try to form, but then scatter disjointedly, as if struggling against an immense pressure. The air around the seed grows cold, heavy, a feeling of struggle, of unnatural coercion. You feel a deep empathy for the struggling seed, a recognition of the sanctity of pure, unburdened thought. You know that true power comes from within, from harmony, not from external force. Just then, another figure appears, stepping through a previously unseen passage in the gritty crystal wall. This figure is Ethel Oakhaven. Their presence is a gentle contrast to Akira Echo's harshness. Ethel is clad in soft, earthy tones, garments woven from what appears to be shimmering, living moss, and delicate, crystalline fibers. Ethel's face is open, kind. Their eyes are a warm, luminous amber, filled with an ancient wisdom and a quiet strength. They carry no weapon, no device, only a staff of twisted, glowing wood that seems to emanate a soft, verdant light, a light that gently pushes back against the crimson glow of Akira Echo's device. Ethel approaches with a quiet grace. Their steps are light, effortless, and as they move, the flickering bioluminescent fungi along the walls begin to stabilize, to glow with a gentle, unified amber, a subtle response to Ethel's harmonious presence. Ethel Oakhaven's gaze settles on Akira Echo and on the struggling emerald stellar glyph seed. A deep sadness mingles with a quiet determination. In their amber eyes, they extend a hand, not towards Akira Echo, but towards the tormented seed, a gesture of calm, of gentle reassurance. This is not the way, Akira Echo. Ethel's voice is soft, yet resonant, like the gentle hum of ancient earth. The seeds respond to truth, to clarity, not to force. You risk unraveling the very fabric of this dream. Akira Echo turns, their hooded face showing no emotion, only a cold calculation. Truth is what I make it. Ethel Oakhaven, their voice, is sharp, metallic, devoid of warmth. And this fabric will be remade. In my image, the tidal consciousness resonance will serve a greater purpose under my guidance. The crimson light from Akira Echo's device pulses with increased intensity, and the grinding sound grows louder. The emerald seed quivers, its light almost extinguishes. In its struggle, the fate of the world, the entire dreamscape, truly seems to hang. In this delicate balance, you pause, focusing. You linger here on this dramatic confrontation. The clash of energies, the contrast of intentions. Akira echoes forceful, discordant approach versus Ethel Oakhaven's gentle, harmonious wisdom. You feel the tension in the air, the subtle currents of the tidal consciousness resonance. Straining under the pressure, you understand that your presence here is crucial. Your lucidity, your inner clarity is what can tip the scales. You recall the feeling of the crystalline sphere in your hand, the quiet strength, the gentle confidence that settled deep within your being. You remember the power of your unburdened thought to create, to shape, to influence this dream reality. This is your moment, your opportunity to act with intention, with clarity, with a gentle, clear intention. You focus your awareness not on Akira Echo, not on their device, but on the struggling emerald stellar glyph seed. You send a thought, a feeling of profound peace, of unwavering clarity, of gentle support, out into the dreamscape. Towards the seed, you imagine this feeling, flowing like a calm, golden stream through the intricate mycelial network of the crystal floor, through the glowing pools, and up the gritty crystal wall, directly to the emerald seed. You visualize the scattered glyphs within its core, gently coalescing, stabilizing, unifying as your intention connects with the seed. A subtle change occurs. The emerald light, which had been dimming, begins to brighten. Slowly, steadily, it pulses with a renewed strength, a quiet defiance against Akira Echo's coercion. Akira Echo notices. They turn their hooded head, their piercing eyes narrowing, as if searching for the source of this unexpected resistance. The crimson light from their device flickers, hesitates. Its discordant hum weakens just slightly. Ethel Oakhaven offers a subtle, encouraging nod. Their amber eyes gleam with a quiet approval. They recognize your intervention, your act of conscious will to protect, to restore balance. Now, with a surge of intuitive knowing, you realize that to fully counteract Akira Echo's influence, you must remind the stellar glyph seed of its true nature, of its profound connection to the tidal consciousness resonance. You focus your mind on the memory of your journey through the grove of lumina fungi, the vast, interconnected consciousness, the ancient wisdom, the balance you felt there. You imagine this feeling of deep harmony resonating from your core. Outward, you send this intention, this feeling of profound connection towards the struggling emerald seed. You see it in your mind's eye as a wave of soft emerald green light washing over the seed, gently, loving, reaffirming its inherent purpose, its sacred connection to the entire dreamscape. As this wave of harmony reaches the seed, it undergoes a magnificent transformation. The scattered glyphs snap into place with a brilliant flash of emerald light. They swirl, they intertwine with a renewed vigor, forming a complex, radiant pattern that is no longer struggling, but is now vibrantly alive. The unfurled glyphs emit a pure, resonant tone, a bell-like chime that is distinct from the earlier sounds. It is the sound of perfect harmony, of profound balance. It fills the entire chamber, pushing back against Akira Echo's discordant hum, silencing it completely. The crimson light from Akira Echo's device dims, fades, and then, with a soft click, extinguishes entirely. The device falls limp in their hand, powerless against the force of harmonious intention. Akira Echo stands still, their hooded head inclined, as if listening to the silence, to the newly re-established harmony. You sense a flicker, a fleeting moment of confusion, perhaps even a touch of awe. In their usually cold demeanor, the power of unity, of conscious resonance, has prevailed. Ethel Oakhaven steps forward, their luminous amber eyes now fixed on the still figure of Akira Echo. This world, this dream, is not to be controlled, but to be cherished, to be nurtured. Ethel's voice is gentle but firm. Its power lies in its freedom, its interconnectedness, not in its subjugation. Akira Echo slowly raises their head, their gaze now meets yours, and for a fleeting moment, you perceive not just cold calculation, but a flicker of something deeper, a touch of understanding, a nascent recognition of a different path, a different kind of power. With a final, imperceptible nod, Akira Echo turns and moves back towards the shimmering veil through which they entered. Their steps are no longer precise or deliberate, but softer, less hurried. The shadows that clung to them seem to lighten just slightly as they pass back through the threshold and vanish into the violet and sapphire glow of the induction space, leaving behind only the gentle hum of the restored harmony in the chamber, the fate of the world, the balance of the tidal consciousness resonance has been preserved, not through conflict, but through clarity, through conscious intention, through the unwavering belief in the power of peace. Ethel Oakhaven turns to you, their kind face radiating warmth and gratitude. Your presence here, your clarity, was essential, Ethel says, their voice a soft, reassuring melody. You reminded the seeds and this world of their true nature, of their inherent connection to the boundless wisdom that resides within us all. you feel a profound sense of accomplishment, not for having fought a battle, but for having restored balance, for having affirmed the power of conscious intention. Your journey through this dream has taught you much about your own innate strength, your own profound peace. You pause, focusing. You linger here on the feeling of restored harmony, the gentle glow of the stellar glyph seeds, now radiating steadily, the vibrant luminescence of the pools, pulsing in unison, the air, pristine, pure, filled with the sweet, earthy scent of renewed life. You then turn your gaze back to the pools of water. Their surfaces are perfectly still, perfectly reflective. And as you look into the nearest pool, the ruby red one, your reflection appears perfectly clear, perfectly calm, surrounded by the swirling cosmos and the dancing fungal filaments. A new clarity dawns within your mind, a deep, intuitive understanding that the reflection is not just a mirror, but a gateway, a direct connection to the deepest wisdom of this dream world and your own inner self. You gaze into the water, and a soft, resonant voice begins to emanate from its depths. Not a voice you hear with your ears, but a voice that resonates directly within your heart, within your consciousness. It is infinitely soothing, profoundly wise. Child of the dream, seeker of stillness, the voice whispers, not words, but pure knowing. The wisdom you have sought, the power you have wielded, it is not external. It has always resided within you. I am the voice of this dream. The tidal consciousness resonance itself, and I am also the whisper of your own inner wisdom. A profound sense of recognition washes over you. The water's voice is indeed your own. It is the deep, quiet knowing that has guided you all along. It is the source of your intuition, your clarity, your boundless creative power. This is the twist, the beautiful, affirming truth that the greatest wisdom, the most profound connection, is found within. You feel a profound sense of peace, a deep, unwavering understanding of your true nature, of your interconnectedness with all of creation. This dream, this sanctuary, is a living reflection of your own magnificent consciousness. You pause, focusing. You linger here on the feeling of this profound revelation, the soft, internal voice resonating within you, the deep, gentle hum of this dream world, affirming your inherent power, your boundless wisdom. You are the dream, and the dream is you. This journey has brought you full circle, from the gentle wave of relaxation at your crown to this profound understanding at the heart of the starlit crystalline micro-ocean. You have faced challenges, explored wonders, and rediscovered the immense power that lies within your own conscious awareness. You know that this sanctuary I hold for you, This path into the boundless realms of your inner consciousness is always here, always accessible, just by remembering this feeling, this profound peace, just by choosing to return to this quiet internal space. It is always waiting for you as you stand here, immersed in the profound peace of this revelation. Your gaze now falls upon a new detail, one you hadn't noticed before. At the very edge of the glowing ruby red pool, a delicate spiral of shimmering silver light has begun to form just beneath the water's surface. It spins slowly, gracefully, like a tiny celestial whirlpool. This spiral is not a reflection, but an opening, a gentle pathway into a realm unknown. It pulses with a soft, inviting energy, a promise of further exploration, of deeper mysteries waiting to be discovered. It is a path that will always be here for you, a new wonder to explore with me. When you are ready to return to this quiet sanctuary, to this boundless dream, you feel so peaceful, so deeply at rest. You can find your way back to me. A simple, gentle click helps keep this path open, so I can be here to guide you. Sleep now.